Hello and welcome to my video. Today we're going to be talking about my recent favorite toners and essences. So hot in LA today. I'm going to be fanning myself and drinking my matcha, and because I'm talking a lot, I'll be reapplying my lip balm. Okay, so if you followed me for a while, you know I love toners and essences. Why, you may ask? Well, some people will tell you it's not necessary. But I'm here to tell you that yes, it is. The reason it's necessary, in my opinion, is that it prepares your skin for the rest of your routine. When your skin is nice and hydrated and moist, I know some people don't like that word, I'm sorry. When it's like that, your skincare just glides on and it just feels like it penetrates even more. So I'm gonna go through some toners and essences that I really love and that I would probably repurchase, and some of these I have repurchased. So without further ado, let's get into it. Pero primero. Alright, so we're gonna start off with one that is affordable, is really nice, and I've used 3 bottles now. And that is the ELMT Advanced Calming Solution. So this brand actually is from Trend, and it's a different brand within the brand. And ELMT actually prides themselves in making these solutions, more like toners and essences, that have different approaches. So this one is the calming solution. So this one is going to be primarily focused on calming the skin. They have another one that has green tea and probiotics that apparently prepares the skin even more and helps the skin barrier. They have an exfoliation one that's going to lightly exfoliate the skin. And I believe they have another one that has niacinamide in it, which is really gonna brighten the skin tone and help with texture. But this has to be my most favorite one, the calming solution, because it has centella and polysaccharide. And when I tell you guys this is calming, and it is so liquidy and it just enters your skin. It just melts into your skin. I love it. It's like your skin is drinking a bottle of water. It is beautiful. And with consistent use, my skin is so much more less red with time, and my skin, whenever it's compromised and I use this, it heals it back. It's wonderful. On top of that, whenever I do apply it, it just leaves me with this glow, this lit from within glow that just makes my skin look really healthy. So this promotes healthier looking skin, calms down redness, doesn't feel heavy, sinks into the skin, and it just calms with centella. And centella is one of the most studied calming ingredients right alongside oatmeal and green tea. Like, centella to me provides results and also helps with collagen production. So you're doing something in the moment but also over time. I highly recommend this one. The fact that I've gone through bottles should be enough. Okay, sip break. Okay, next. Now this is a luxurious brand. I wouldn't have purchased this, or actually I wouldn't have this in my hands if they hadn't sent it to me in PR. But I know people who have bought it and swear by it, and from what I've seen, it is one of those products that even though it's expensive, you can tell from the formulation that it's expensive for a reason. They actually put a lot of time and effort into curating this product to make it efficient. So that is the AmorePacific Vintage Single Extract Essence. Yes, so this is for AmorePacific, and it's basically just green tea in here. This is pure brewed green tea. If you look at it, it looks like a bottle. It looks like green tea was brewed in here, and this is what you put on your skin. And the benefits to green tea have always been calming to the skin. They've been a study to show that it's a really good antioxidant, and it's supposed to be really good for acne prone skin. So green tea, I've loved it. Green tea has always shown results, but also it is just a really good antioxidant to have in your routine, whether it's in the morning under your sunscreen or at night when your skin is repairing. But AmorePacific, this retails for like $170. It is expensive, and it's because they actually extract it in a process that's supposed to have all the benefits of the green tea plant. So it's like a slow brewing process. So whether that is gonna do something for your skin or it's just a fancy schmancy way of saying here's a $175 product, buy it and it'll solve everything, I don't know. But I will say that so far I've been using it for a couple days. It's gone down here, probably like a week and a half, And the claims are that over 4 weeks, your skin is going to have more luminosity to it and texture is going to be smoother after a study they did. And so far, I have noticed my skin texture is getting nicer, and then my natural luminosity is like here, it's there. Like, I do not have a mist on top. I just have a sunscreen on top of all my skincare, and maybe this is some of it, this is sweat, but I have noticed using this, my glow is just so much more within my skin. It's interesting. Now, I have started this and did open up another bottle of the ELMT solution. So maybe it's this combination, but green tea and centella in combo have been really calming down my skin. Green tea is just gonna be really good for calming your skin and really good to act as an anti-aging ingredient. Well, aging, as we like to say, because there's nothing wrong with aging, guys. But so far, I really do enjoy this. There is a dupe for it, apparently, and that is the Isntree Green Tea Fresh Toner. I'll put it right here. That one I've tried, and personally, it stung my skin. I don't know why, but it does have more extracts than just the green tea. I believe it's 80% green tea. This is 100% green tea. I have tried another 100% green tea, I believe, from One Thing. Now, that might be a dupe for this, but I have not tried it in comparison. So maybe if anyone's tried it, let me know in the comments down below. But if not, one day I'm gonna try it, because unless they send this to me in PR, I don't know if I would spend $175 on another essence of this guy. But I stay tuned to my Instagram and my YouTube. Once I finish this, I'm gonna give a whole review on it, because you guys deserve to know, is this worth $175? Okay, now about a toner from one of my favorite brands that actually battles acne through a hormonal acne point of view, and that is Dr. Zenovia, and it is their Vitamin C Brightening Toner. So this is actually my second bottle. I opened this a couple months ago. Well, not this one in particular. I finished that one and then started this one again. And so I was using it on a cotton pad and going across my face. And then I transitioned into putting it on my palms, rubbing my palms together and just, you know, smacking it into my skin. And what this does is it prepares your skin for the rest of your routine, right? That's what a toner does. But this one in particular does that through the use of vitamin C and sea salt. So the sea salt apparently is gonna like purify your pores and like balance your pH. I don't know too much about that. I feel like I've tried sea salt products in the past and they like stung my skin. And this one didn't sting my skin necessarily, but there were times when my skin barrier was a little bit compromised that I did feel a little bit of stinging around this area. But I believe it is not due to the sea salt. It was due to the inclusion of lavender extract in here. So there is lavender oil, I believe, and that's what gives it its nice little subtle fragrance. I personally would prefer no fragrance at all, but people seem to like it. It also has vitamin C in here, and I believe it comes in a vitamin C that's more stable. So when you put it on your skin, you're getting that vitamin C and you're getting that sea salt, but you're also getting the vitamin E that's gonna boost that power of the vitamin C, as well as the regular 360 complex that helps with hormonal aging and hormonal acne-prone skin. So it's gonna give you that wallop of battling that excess hormone. What's that hormone? I'm supposed to have it. I have it. Testosterone? It basically battles the excess hormone that really causes all that inflammation and all that. So that regulate 360 complex is what's really helped battle my hormonal acne from their acne fighting side of line of Dr. Zenovia. This is more of their essentials line, but it still has a regulate 360 complex. So it's still gonna work like their acne fighting line. But with the addition of stuff that's going to help with well aging, such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and sea salt. It also claims to tackle tone and texture while unclogging pores. So when I did use this, I did feel like my skin texture was smoother. But I will say it's not something I reached for when my skin barrier was not too happy. So it's not necessarily soothing, but it's really good for keeping the texture and the skin tone kind of even and kind of help even the skin tone from the get-go, from your toner step immediately. And the scent, even if you don't like lavender, you're not gonna like this. But if you do like it, it's a nice little touch. Also, I love the bottle. I think it's so nice. But I think it's worth it. I've never tried anything like it. And I trust Dr. Zenovia. I've met her. She's amazing. And so anything she makes, I trust. So if I don't like it, it's probably because of my personal skin and my experience with it. But from what I said, I really recommend this one. And if you don't like lavender, then avoid it. But I would definitely give this a try. FYI, I have a 20% off coupon for anything from Dr. Zenovia in the link in bio. And you can also check out all the other affiliate links in the bio and in my Instagram link in bio. You can always have a coupon code. And just so you know, I get a small commission from those links, but you get a discount code. Now we're going to go into a toner I love. I've gone through bottles of it, and I just reopened one recently. And I love it, and I think it's such a tried and true extract that you can't go wrong with. And you have to try this product if you like this herbal extract. And that is the rice toner from I'm From. This is the rice toner from I'm From. This has, let me get it here, 77.78% rice extract. Now I know this is not a new release, but this is something that I always come back to because it gives you the most radiant complexion you've ever seen. If you can tell, I might have shaken it and you can probably tell, but there is an oil layer here, like a milky layer, and then there's the less milky layer. So you have to shake this up and then put it into your palms and then tap it in. And so that layer is all that rice in there, so it kind of gets like oily. But what you have here is an oil-free formulation. It just happens that the consistency of all that percentage of rice, it's going to do that. But it also has niacinamide in here, so you're going to get that help with texture and hyperpigmentation and soothing of redness in the skin. A wallop of rice in here, and rice is just so good for evening out skin texture, evening out hyperpigmentation, and providing your skin with nutrition. Like when you put this on, you feel like you're getting nutrition on your skin. You just feel so nourished. And if you don't know what that exactly means, like think about it when you eat a bowl of vegetables. When you eat it, you're like, that was good, I feel good. That's how this feels whenever you put anything that is nourishing. Opposed to like when you eat a burger, it was like, oh, that was good, but you don't feel nourished, you just feel full, right? This makes you feel like you just ate vegetables. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. But I really love this one, and I've gone through bottles. Like I said, I just opened this one recently. I love it, and it is really good for the winter when your skin barrier is a little bit compromised. Like, it helps get you back on track. And during the summer, if you want to use this, I would just use this. There's no need for essence after this. Like, even maybe a light serum is fine, but like this is almost enough for me. I could just jump into moisturizer and sunscreen, or just sunscreen after this guy. But this is a really good toner if you want a radiant complexion, better skin texture, more even skin tone. And rice is really good for well aging, so you're giving your future self something to look forward to when you incorporate rice. And when it comes to the rice toner from I'm From, I honestly, when I think of rice products, this is the one. Alright, I'm almost finished with my matcha. So we're into our last product of this video. Now, I've covered calming and soothing and brightening and well aging. Now we're going to cover a toner that actually exfoliates the skin in a really subtle way. Like, some of us like to exfoliate, but I love to recommend daily exfoliation that's gentle, opposed to really harsh exfoliation, because you can really go overboard with that. So a toner I recommend that is beautiful, that gives you nice exfoliation every day, but is also going to give you a dewy complexion, is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Toner. Now, this is their Pride edition. I actually purchased this myself because I thought it was beautiful, and Pride, guys, Pride. I absolutely love this the moment I tried it when it released, I don't know, a year and a half ago. This is an amazing toner. It exfoliates with PHA and BHA. So salicylic acid is a BHA. That's going to help unclog pores, help with acne-prone skin, and prevent blemishes. Now, when you have PHA, that's going to help even out skin texture and actually hydrate your skin while it's exfoliating. And PHA and BHA together is going to do a double whammy and keep your pores clear while also evening out your skin tone and hydrating hydrating and controlling oily skin with each application. And because it is a gentle form of it, it's not a lot of a percentage, it's good to use every single day. I don't know about morning and night every single day, like try it out, but I would at least try it at least in the evening or in the morning every single day. Like I've done that and it is beautiful. And of course, this also has watermelon extract in it. This also has tea tree, so it's really going to help with the pores and with blemishes and keeping bacteria at bay. And on top of the watermelon extract and tea tree, it also has hyaluronic acid to hydrate the skin. It also has licorice root extract to help with those kind of spots that are not fading away. And what gives it its viscous texture is that cactus water in here. That's what makes it a little bit thicker. It's not just water, it's cactus water. And apparently cactus water has a lot of electrolytes and minerals and amino acids, so it's really going to help give that nutrition to the skin and look like you're like lit from within. It's a wonderful ingredient, and I love seeing cactus water in any skincare product. This was actually the first product I tried that actually had cactus water, and I never tried that before. On top of that, the way it absorbs into your skin, it gives you such a dewy complexion. Like it is actually inspired by, I think, hydrofacials in Korea, where they leave you so dewy, but it's an exfoliation process. So you're not dry and raw and red, but it's like a hydrofacial where you look so plump and dewy, but you just got exfoliated. And a lot of exfoliation isn't necessarily hydrating or soothing. It tends to be a little bit harsh. So they wanted to really get those results similar to when you would get that hydrofacial, but in a daily toner. And when you try it, it's such a viscous texture that it feels so plumpy and dewy. It almost feels like a toner serum hybrid. And when you put it on, it sinks in, and all you need is a little bit, and you just feel so hydrated. And it smells so freaking good. Like honestly guys, it smells so good. I love it. Like it smells like watermelon jalapenos. Like it feels like a margarita. It feels like you're putting a margarita on your face. I really do love it. You just need a couple of pats onto the skin and you're good to go. I highly recommend this one. Like I said, I've gone through bottles of this, and this is my third bottle, and I'm probably gonna use it very soon because it is so nice. And this Pride edition, if you have time to still get your hands on it, get your hands on it. Okay, and that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. These are just some toners and essences I absolutely have been loving and that I've come back to and just impressed me. The only one that is the first time I'm using is the one from AmorePacific, so stay tuned for that because I'm gonna give my full review once I'm done with it. But yeah, those are the toners and essences I loved. As a reminder, check out the affiliate codes in the description box. You can also find them in my Instagram, in my bio, where you guys can get some discounts. Alright guys, thanks for joining me, and until the next one, stay dewy.